Hello everybody, today I have a sponsored video from Creamy. This is a Brazilian skincare brand that is now available in the United States. Creamy was invented by a Brazilian dermatologist. So it's science-backed, and let's just get right into it. So as you can see, there are 4 products. This is currently the entire product line. There are 2 serums, and then there is a skin gel as well as a moisturizer. So let's get right into it. So the first product we have here is the 10% vitamin C serum. First off, let's talk about the packaging before I even get into the product. Isn't that great? This dispenses the perfect amount of product. So the vitamin C serum, you can use this twice a day, morning and night, layer it underneath your favorite skincare, and then always during the day, wear sunscreen. Anytime you use any kind of vitamin C serum, wear a sunscreen. So this vitamin C serum actually has 2 forms of vitamin C. We've got the ascorbyl glucoside and we've got ethyl ascorbic acid. So they use 2 forms of vitamin C to stabilize the vitamin C to give you maximum results. So what does vitamin C serum do for your skin? It gives you that brightness. It really gives you a radiance to your skin. It can soften fine lines. So with regular use, I use it every day. I like to use it twice a day. It's just going to improve the overall radiance of your skin. So this is a must-have. So the next product they have, so they actually have 3 alpha hydroxy acid treatments, and I'll go into depth about each of these. So the first one we have here, this is the lactic acid serum, but it's not just lactic acid. It also has 5% niacinamide and it has Hypskin, which I will also get into. So maybe I should talk about Hypskin before I even talk about the rest of the products. Let's talk about Hypskin. So each of these 4 products has a proprietary blend to Creamy. It is called Hypskin. What is Hypskin? Hypskin is a bioactive compound that is sustainably harvested from marine algae on the northeastern coast of Brazil. Yes, I know it's a lot of information, but what it does, it does a lot of things, to be honest, but the simplest answer is that Hypskin helps to make sure that the active ingredients are released in a way that doesn't over irritate your skin. So when the dermatologist founded this brand, he really wanted to provide a skincare line that offers really powerful ingredients without all the irritating add-ons. So Hypskin has been added to each of these products so that you can get all the effectiveness of the acids without all the irritation. So it's a pretty fascinating product, really interesting science. You should go to creamyskincare.com and really read up on how Hypskin works and all the benefits of Hypskin. But I want to keep it simple for you guys so you don't get totally overloaded with information. So now let's get back to the lactic acid. This is the most gentle of the alpha hydroxy acids because we have 3 alpha hydroxy acids in the line. So this one has 5% lactic acid as well as 5% niacinamide. This is the most gentle one. So if you're new to using acids on your skin, this is a great one to start with. You use it at night. You can even pair it with the vitamin C. Use the vitamin C during the day, use the the lactic acid at night, but you can also use them together. Let's go back to the vitamin C serum. You can use this vitamin C serum with every single product in this line. This one is just 10% vitamin C, great added skincare, improves your radiance. You can layer it with the lactic acid. You can layer it with the Mandelic acid. You can layer it with the Glycolic acid. So you can use the vitamin C with all these products. Quick disclaimer, and I'll say this a few times throughout this video. The alpha hydroxy acids, you do not use these all at the same time. You use these on alternating nights. You do not use these during the day, you use them at night. You use them on alternating nights. You do not pair the lactic acid with the mandelic acid. You do not pair the mandelic acid with the glycolic acid. You use these on alternating nights. So, but you can use vitamin C with all of the acids. I would just want to throw that out there. That's very important. So, what does lactic acid do? Well, it's the gentlest one of all. It has niacinamide and hypskin, so it's going to keep you from getting over dry. So even if you have mature, sensitive skin, I highly suggest that you start with this one, and it's going to be a great introduction to getting those treatments. So what does lactic acid do? It's going to renew and hydrate your skin. So if you have mature skin, this is going to help improve the appearance of your skin. And with regular use, it's going to give your skin more of like a luminous glow. So it's a great starter acid. It's the most gentle one in the entire Creamy line. And let's move on to the next one. So the next one we have is the Mandelic acid. So this one takes the form of a gel. The vitamin C is a serum texture. The lactic acid is a serum texture, but the alpha hydroxy acid, the mandelic acid, this one is a gel texture. I'm not showing you guys this on the back of my hand because these products are so effective that I would end up with an irritated hand if I keep putting these products on the back of my hand to show you. These are products you do not play with. The ingredients are very strong, very effective, but they're going to be irritating if you don't use them correctly. So like I said, you do not layer all of these at the same time. So that's why I'm not demonstrating these products, but I am telling you about them and I have been using them and I do love them. So the mandelic acid, this one is great for reducing dark spots. So if you have like past acne scars, melasma, just uneven skin tone in general, this will help to brighten dark spots. So this is a popular one for people dealing with like acne scarring. So this is the 7% alpha hydroxy acid gel or AHA gel with mandelic acid as well as Alpha Arbutin and Hypskin, of course. Now this is my favorite product in the entire Creamy skincare lineup. This is the 10% Glycolic Acid Moisturizer, of course with Hypskin. And this is how I actually discovered Creamy. Was I wanted to start using a glycolic acid in my skincare, but I really wanted a cream that had glycolic acid in it. And I wanted a high, a safe amount, but a high amount. I wanted something effective. And this is how I found Creamy on social media. I was like, wow, this has 10% glycolic acid. It has niacinamide to help moisturize. And then it has this thing called Hypskin, and I got into researching that and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I got to try this. And that's how me and Creamy came to be good skincare friends because I was like, this is amazing. Again, you do not play with these products. So this is pretty powerful. And since it was my first time using glycolic acid, the first time I put it on my skin, I could feel it working. Now, I'm not talking about irritation. Glycolic acid is a chemical exfoliant. So it's eating away the dead skin. I have naturally enlarged pores on my cheeks. So I always need to use some kind of chemical exfoliant or physical exfoliant to keep those pores cleaned out, or else they get clogged. And then I start having breakouts or dull looking skin or a lot of texture. And already after using this one time, I could just instantly see the improvement in my skin. I love using it at night after I wash my face, apply my other skincare, and I like to use this as the last step. But you can layer this underneath your favorite nighttime cream or moisturizer. But it's very effective, and glycolic is a chemical exfoliant. So this is my favorite product. So I want to talk a little bit more about the routine again. So I want to talk about the skincare routine one more time because I really want to hit home that you do not use all three of the acids on the same night. You need to alternate nights when you use this, but it is so effective and so good. So if you are a fan of a multi-step skincare routine, here's what I recommend. First off, when you place your order with Creamy, get 2 of these. Yes, you heard me right. Get 2 of these. Get 2 vitamin C serums. Why am I telling you to get 2? Because if you're serious about your skincare and you really want to see an improvement, you want to make a commitment to the health of your skin, you want to use this morning and night. So you're using this twice a day. You're using this more than any of the other items in the skincare line. You're going to run out of it quicker. I want to make sure you're stocked up so that when the time comes and you're running low, you already have another one on standby so you don't have to interrupt your routine. So you're going to use this in the morning and you're going to wear sunscreen during the day because it's vitamin C. And anytime you use any kind of vitamin C skincare product, you need to follow up with sunscreen. Your skin will become sensitive to the sun. By sensitive, I mean it'll become dry if you don't protect it. You may experience peeling if you do not protect it. You may experience sunburn if you do not protect it. Vitamin C, although it makes your skin very radiant and it softens fine lines and just gives you a more youthful appearance with regular use, it does make you sensitive to the sun. That's easily counteracted with sunscreen. Wear sunscreen every day. Okay, now that I've lectured you about wearing sunscreen with your vitamin C, at night, you're going to pick your routine. So you can either just pick one of these. Now, this one's the most gentle. This is the lactic acid. This one's the most gentle, and it has a serum texture. So at night, wash your face, follow up with your vitamin C serum, and then follow up with your lactic acid serum. This pairs very nicely. It's very gentle. You can use them every night together. Now, whoops. Now the Mandelic acid is strong, but not deadly, but you do need to build up a tolerance. This one and this one, Glycolic acid, Mandelic acid, you need to build up a tolerance if it's your first time using them. So in the beginning, if you're using this at night, use your vitamin C, and then when you use this, build up to it. Try using it once every other day, or even less infrequently. Build up that tolerance if you're not used to using any kind of acids on your skin. Now, I know acid is a scary word. That's just what it's called. It's not like, you know, melt your face off acid. But they do cause irritation if you're not careful. And even though these do have Hypskin in them, they can only do so much. You have to use these correctly. So this one, pair it with the vitamin C. And in the beginning, start off using this at night, but not every night. Like leave a day or two in between. Next, the glycolic acid. Again, this one's my favorite one. To me, this one feels the strongest. Like I said, it took me a while to build up a tolerance. This was not a wear this on your face every night type of skincare treatment. This was definitely the first time I used it, I was like, whoa. But you know, the next day when I woke up, I could already see results and I'm like, this is amazing. But yeah, I could literally feel it like deeply exfoliating, like eating away the dead skin on my nose, around my cheek area for me. Love this. This is my favorite. Again, at night, pair it with the vitamin C and then this. So you can pick any one of these that addresses the skincare issue that you're most concerned about. If you just want a more bright appearance, if you want a more even tone appearance, you know, if you want to fade hyperpigmentation, melasma, dark spots, acne scars, uneven skin tone, or if you're like me and you just got those enlarged pores that you got to constantly, you know, clear out and keep clear and keep clean, glycolic acid. So you can just pair one with the vitamin C and that can be a routine. But if you're more advanced, if you love a more multi-step skincare routine, this is what I do. This is what I love. I love an advanced skincare routine. So I use it, you know, I wash my face, I use a hydrating toner, I follow up with my eye cream, then I get into the creamy routine. So the creamy routine for me is you start with the vitamin C serum. Then, let's see, tonight I'm actually going to use this because last night I used this. But my point is, I use all three of these on alternating nights. All three of these on alternating nights. So, daytime, vitamin C serum. Nighttime, vitamin C serum. And tonight, I'm going to use the lactic acid serum. Tomorrow night, I'm going to use vitamin C with the Mandelic acid. And then the next night, I'm going to use vitamin C with my favorite, the Glycolic Acid Moisturizer. Then the next night, we go back to the lactic acid. Next night, mandelic acid. Next night, glycolic acid. So as you can see, you have a nice nighttime routine. I know some of you may say, I can't remember all that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's color coded. You'll remember what you used. It's really, you know, for those of you into like a nice multi-step skincare routine, you look forward to it. It's a time for self-reflection, self-worship, just really giving yourself care, you know, front and center self-care, just really taking the time. So a little bit more about Creamy is that everything is, well, not only dermatologist created, but dermatologist tested and approved. It's non-comedogenic. Everything I've used has not clogged my pores, has not caused me to break out. It's fragrance free. I know that's really important nowadays. Now more and more of us are starting to realize that a lot of brands use, you know, just this random thing called fragrance that nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows what it does other than cause a lot of irritation. So these are fragrance free. And this is also vegan. I know I feel like that's almost becoming the beauty standard for a lot of skincare products now. This is a vegan brand. If it's vegan, it's obviously also cruelty free. So vegan and cruelty free, very cool. I love that. And safe for sensitive skin. If you use it correctly, like I said, you can have mature sensitive skin and you can use all of these if you use them correctly. Simply do not pair the acids on the same night. Use them on alternating nights. And it's formulated at the ideal pH level. So this isn't going to dry you out. This isn't going to make you itchy. This really is like a really cool brand. So if you haven't checked them out, I highly suggest that you do. I'll have information down below in the description bar for you if you want to check that out as well. And I think that is pretty much it. So thank you so much to Creamy for sponsoring this video. And thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have any questions or comments, just go ahead and leave them down below. I love it when you guys interact with me. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.